How do y'all feel about me dropping out and getting my CDL? What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. So man, it's your boy Carl Loaded, and I'm back with another video. I got my parents here. This is mom and then dad. I'm gonna ask them a couple questions right now that y'all been asking me to ask them, or that's been in my comments that I just can't answer, that I'm gonna let them answer. I know they see comments from y'all that they probably could touch on as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask them some questions, man. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so I'm finally out here at my parents' house, and right now, as I promised y'all, we're gonna get the questions in. So the first question we're gonna have is how did y'all feel about me dropping out to get my CDL, pretty much? Like, what was your reaction when I first came about?
You want to start?
I'll start.
Oh, she passed my candy.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Right here. And here you go.
We trick-or-treating, so it might be stopping, but go ahead.
You deciding not to continue with college wasn't a decision for us to make. I think our issue was you making that decision at the time you made the decision. We feel like it's something that should have been thought through prior to going off to college, but of course I know you wanted to experience the college life to see if it was for you.
I was pissed off. I was pissed off. I'm not gonna lie about it. I was pissed off about it. I felt like the timing was bad, but just the way it went about, all the effort that we all put in, including him, to get school going and move him in. I feel like I want to take all of that back. We bought stuff, but of course we had a plan set out, and I feel like, you didn't see it through enough. That was my initial feeling about you deciding to drop out and, go a different route.
And for us, just to be clear, like we gave our kids multiple options after graduating high school. Military, going straight into the workforce with a 2-year plan in our household, saving and earning a living and being able to support yourself as an adult, or going to college. So college wasn't forced. So let's be clear, we didn't force the college. It was a choice that he made, and we wholeheartedly supported it. So when he went off to school, and in November, I went down to visit, and because I know my child, I know something wasn't right.
That was after he wasn't going to class for about 2 months.
But I know my kid, and I felt like he needed his mama. So I went down, and we went out, took him out for lunch, and just had a heart-to-heart talk about what he wanted to do with himself, with his life, and he said he wanted to get his CDLs. My first response was that, getting your CDLs, that's a great option, but I don't think you're serious about it because you didn't come to me with enough information. You didn't come to me with schools that offers CDLs. You didn't come to me about funding, possible grants, or anything that could be provided. You didn't do enough research into getting your CDLs. It was just an idea or something to kind of brush me off at the moment, because not only was I there to visit and see what was going on, but chew him out a little bit too. And I told him to come back to me with a real plan about getting his CDLs, and he did.
Eventually.
Quick, all right, now tell them the timeline from when I dropped out to getting my CDL, if y'all know that.
You want to start with graduating high school first?
No, yeah, you can start with.
Well, let me do the timeline. So graduation was May of 2022.
Okay.
So
He was
graduation
17.
May of 2022.
High school.
High school. So he was 17 at the age of graduation. August, it would be when he would turn 18 and enroll in college. So we moved him in. He was freshly 18, August 6th, moved in a couple weeks later into college. Shit. November, December, end of the first semester, I guess you could say he finished first semester. He decided to drop out with the plan to get his CDL at the end of 2022, enrolled into his CDL class and end of January, beginning of February?
Beginning of
2023.
Yeah.
So 2023, he went in a quick paced, 4-week course?
Mm-hmm.
4-week course. And the first week of March, first couple of days of March, he finished, got his CDLs, passed his test, and he got hired at Coca-Cola the next day. The reason I know that's true is I asked him, why would you set an interview up for Coke before you got your CDL?
Yep. I set my interview up before I even had my CDL because I already knew I was going to pass.
And I told him, I said, but what if you don't? He's like, I am. And he's never been short on confidence. I was like, dude, you taking a risk, but you better pass. He got the job March 2nd, March 3rd.
I'll get them first.
We're going to pause for a second.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
Trick or treat. Love your
Happy
costume.
Halloween.
Oh, family of
Y'all like the
teddy
land
bears.
before time.
Thank you.
Trick or treat.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Y'all back look a little light. Y'all just
We
started.
just got started.
Mine's already almost full.
Have a nice afternoon.
You too. Thank you.
All right, but
the first couple of days of March, he went. He had his test. First of all, he was one of the top performers. I know because we keep up with our kids. He dominated the CDL class. He was teaching grown people really during the class. So I felt confident once I talked to him that he would pass without any issues. Got his CDL, held his interview, and got hired all in the same week, back-to-back days. And he started at Coke in March of 2023. And he's still 18 at that time. And so he started working in March. Now he's been at Coke for going on, 8 months, finna come up. Within a few months, he had his own route. He turned 19 in August of 2023. And, he moved out. We went on vacation.
at 18 when I moved.
He moved out at 18.
Moved out right literally the weekend of his birthday. So before he turned 19, he moved out. And he was fresh off of, we flew out to Miami and took an 8-day cruise, came out, came back home and moved out the next weekend. So, and he's been, he's taken off ever since. How y'all doing?
Good.
Happy Halloween. And so
He was pre-approved on his own. That was one of our requirements for him moving
No
out.
cosign,
We
no
didn't
nothing.
want him to, as his mama, being an 18-year-old, he's always been responsible, but I wasn't ready for him to just jump out there and move. But I've never been concerned about him being responsible and being able to take care of himself. But, I thought he would take a little more time and save a little more before just jumping out. But he's always wanted his own place. He thrives on his own. He's not, he doesn't have to have a large crowd or be around a large crowd of people. And he loves his own personal space. So I wasn't surprised when he was ready to just move out. But one of our requirements was, if you do move out, you have to be pre-approved and qualified on your own with no help from us. And he was.
He also got his own car not long after starting. So I'm sure y'all seen that on his, but he purchased his own car. That was his second car, really. It was the first car we bought him as his starter car. We gave him a budget, but he doubled it with his own money to increase the budget. So he's always been one of those types of kids. He said, well, what if I add my own money to what y'all gonna give? I said, if you add your own money, we can boost the budget up. So that car kind of clunked out just due to some unforeseen circumstances. So I said, son, let's find you something manageable. He said, if I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait and get the car I want. So once he worked at Coke for a little bit and started getting his money coming in, he purchased his own car, which was before he moved out. So he did all of that within 5-6 months of getting his CDLs and starting that Coke. So true story.
True story, no cap. Got another question though after this.
Okay. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
You look tired, baby. You ready for school tomorrow?
I think it's
You
her
honest,
medicine got her tired. Yeah.
I ain't ready for work.
And I gotta go to work. 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm out here with them.
We only gonna do it. Keep it kind of brief. We only gonna do a couple more minutes on it. But
Okay.
did y'all think? What did y'all think of my like YouTube idea and stuff like that? Like, what did you think about that? Or did y'all not even really pay it no mind, honestly? Like, what made y'all see that, okay, this could work out with the YouTube stuff?
We always knew it could work out with the YouTube stuff because when COVID first hit, when you were, what, 16? 14, 15, okay. And you started doing your TikToks and that blew up. You were already making videos for your friends prior to, so you've always been great with the camera. Making videos, taking pictures, making your own money, doing what you love. So I didn't question the YouTube stuff. I do question, like, you know, making sure you're being safe, not over sharing information. Because, yeah, there's a lot of fans, but there's also a lot of sickos.
Don't put our house number on here. We don't need them numbers.
You know, just making sure you're not oversharing personal information.
But we knew you had that. He went TikTok viral at a very young age,
Yes.
where we almost choked him because he had money coming in, and we asked where he got it, where it was coming from. He said it's mine. So, like, dude, where's this money coming from PayPal? And so, you know, we knew that YouTube would be a good idea, and you always had that in you.
Okay. Let me think if I got anything else. Anything else y'all want to touch that y'all be seeing? In my comments, I know they read the comments and all of that and watch the vids, so.
I do, especially the people that question, like,
They don't be believing what I be telling them, but I be telling them the truth.
I mean, you're a kid. You're
Okay.
an honest kid. You've never been a troubled kid. You've never given us a hard time. So just letting the people know they can trust you at your word.
Yeah, they can trust.
Well, it's the thing when somebody tell you something. This is a lesson for all of y'all. If somebody tell you something, it's nothing in 2023 heading into 2024 to just go fact check it. Like, it's no point in somebody lying to you about something that can be fact checked. So we ain't raised no liars. So what he said is what it is. I'll probably be the first one to jump on the comments and say top lying to these people. So he know that. So nah, he ain't telling no lies. That does bother me a little bit. In fact, I jumped on his TikTok before and explained to people that, nah, my son ain't telling the truth. What's up, buddy?
That's John.
What's up, Cole?
Alright, last question for them, and then that's gonna be it. For the people out here that's my age. Alright, it's gonna be two parts of the question. For the people out here that's my age and they want to drop out of school, or they don't want to go to college and they want to like get into a trade or like start a business, you know, something that makes sense that they want to do, but how do they go to their parents about that? And for the parents out there, how can they better understand their kids when they come to them with stuff like this?
I think for us, we listen to y'all. We understand that kids have feelings too, emotions. We guide y'all, and we want to always make decisions for you, but we also want you to be able to make the decisions for your own life. And so as long as it makes sense, it doesn't always have to make 100% sense to us.
Oh, I do it.
But
What's up, folks?
yep,
What's
you
up,
go.
boy?
You go.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey.
How y'all?
No, not yet.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
Here you go.
You missing something.
Oh, man, he ain't gonna leave you.
You don't want no candy? Come on and get this candy. There you go. Oh, you open with crisscross.
There you go. Say thank you. No, say thank
We
you.
heard you. She said, yeah.
Y'all like,
You're welcome.
We talk through everything. So when our kids come to us and they have an idea or they want to do something, we talk through it. We ask the hard questions, but we also listen and give our feedback. So just being honest with your parents about what you want to do with your life. Not everybody's going to like it, but you have to, as long as it's a decision that's going to better your life, you have to just make the decision, have a plan, do your research. When you're going to your parents want to, they're going to have a ton of questions. You want to already have everything ironed out, planned out
As much as possible.
as much as possible. Even down to the schools. Like Jakari started his classes, but there was also in our state, I don't know how
Happy
other
Halloween.
states.
Happy Halloween.
Yep.
Thank y'all.
I don't know if other states had like the funding like for COVID or just helping out their technical colleges with tuition, but we were able to get some funding towards it just based on our technical school receiving funding, and any student that enrolled got some money towards their trade. So we didn't have to pay the full cost of him getting his CDLs. It wasn't based on income or anything like that. It was just money that was given.
But to redirect though, I want to add what he's saying is like, you should always live in your truth. So I want to say that I've always been that parent. Even if I shut you down in the end, I want them to elaborate, be able to come to us and share their truth. But like my wife is saying, you guys need to come to your parents with an actual plan, because that's scary for us, for our kids to come up with something that sounds like a pipe dream. We want to have you be safe and be able to support yourself, but live in your truth. If it's something you want to do, research it, like she said, come through, have a plan. But parents, please be open to the fact that your kids are not you. They have a lot of us in them, but they're not us. Your plan and what you missed out on or what you did, like, and I can relate to this because when my son chose the University of South Carolina, which is where I graduated from, I was overly excited because I was like, dang, man, he's going to the school, he's going to, follow in my footsteps, but be better. But that was never my goal for him. And so I'm not going to force that on him. He never had to choose that school. And some people, I think, are set on, oh, he's going to go here, he's going to do that, or she's going to do that. She's going to pledge this because I pledge. Let your kids blaze their own trail. Yes, push them, make sure they have it together. But parents, make sure we're allowing our kids space to grow. It's a whole new world that we didn't grow up in. So I applaud my son for taking advantages of things that are new. And, you're doing a good job, man. We're proud of you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We say it all the time. We're proud of you and your accomplishments. We're here to support you. We're always going to support you as long as you're doing the right thing. And we're going to call you out when you're not. But we're definitely proud of you. Home is always home. We say it all the time. You're still at that age where home is always home.
Alrighty. Well, thank y'all. That's going to wrap up today's video. Y'all tell them to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I said y'all tell them.
Like, comment, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, what he said.
Alright. We out.